Certainly, here is a 2,000-word YouTube video script for the Harbin Z-9 Pakistan-made version, Light Utility Helicopter 2025, for your channel name, with no headings as requested. Welcome back to Name, where we dive deep into the world of cutting-edge military machines, elite aircraft, and the technology shaping the future of defense. Today, we're exploring an incredible piece of aviation technology that has made its mark in Asia's military aviation sphere, the Harbin Z-9 helicopter, particularly the Pakistan-produced version of this versatile, light utility helicopter, in its 2025 upgrade. The Harbin Z-9 might not look as intimidating as an attack helicopter or as massive as a heavy-lift Chinook, but make no mistake, this machine is a battlefield workhorse. Agile, efficient, and surprisingly multifunctional, the Z-9 is often the first to arrive and the last to leave in combat, rescue, and logistical operations. And when Pakistan got involved in its production, the narrative shifted once again. We're not just talking about an imported design here, we're talking about an aircraft that now carries the unique signature of Pakistani engineering and innovation. Let's start with a bit of history. The original Z-9 is a license-built version of the French Eurocopter S-365 Dauphin. Harbin Aircraft Manufacturing Corporation of China began producing it in the late 1980s. What began as a joint venture-style manufacturing plan gradually evolved into a domestically upgraded, multi-role helicopter. The Z-9 became an important part of the Chinese military inventory, and later became the basis for Pakistan's own light helicopter ambitions. Pakistan first acquired the Z-9 through its military partnership with China, which includes extensive defense cooperation. Over the years, the helicopter was evaluated in a range of conditions, from high-altitude rescue missions in the northern mountains to counterinsurgency operations in the tribal belt. Satisfied with its performance, Pakistan decided to go a step further. Not just using the helicopter, but producing and improving it. In 2025, we now have a localized, modernized variant of the Harbin Z-9, produced under license by Pakistan Aeronautical Complex (PAC) in collaboration with the Chinese. This isn't just a clone. It's a customized bird designed specifically to handle Pakistan's unique operational needs, be it in the mountainous terrain of Gilgit-Baltistan, the deserts of Sindh, or the rugged frontier of Baluchistan. Let's break down what this 2025 version brings to the table. First up, the airframe. The new Pakistan-made Z-9 sports a reinforced composite structure that reduces weight and improves durability. The use of lightweight carbon fiber materials means better fuel efficiency and higher payload capacity. It can carry up to 2 pilots and 8 fully equipped troops or stretchers for medevac operations. That versatility is key to its light utility role. And speaking of utility, this helicopter's true strength lies in its multi-mission capability. Need a fast insertion helicopter for special forces? The Z-9 is ready. Need a medical evacuation platform in mountainous terrain? It's got you covered. Need an aerial command and control node for small units? Done. It can also be configured for reconnaissance, surveillance, and even light attack missions. Now, let's talk about avionics, because this is where the 2025 model takes a big leap. The Pakistan-made version is equipped with a digital glass cockpit, fly-by-wire controls, and upgraded night vision-compatible instrumentation. This allows operations in low-light conditions and reduces pilot workload. Integrated with GPS/INS navigation, encrypted radio communications, and a real-time data link system, the Z-9 can now coordinate more effectively with other units in a joint operation scenario. In addition, the Z-9 has been equipped with advanced defensive aids. A radar warning receiver, missile approach warning system, and flare chaff dispensers make sure the helicopter can survive in contested environments. It's not just a sitting duck anymore, it's a nimble, smart, and protected asset in a modern conflict zone. Let's not forget about performance. The 2025 Z-9 is powered by twin WZ-8A turboshaft engines, locally upgraded versions with improved high-altitude performance. These engines provide better power-to-weight ratio, which is crucial in hot and high conditions, something Pakistan deals with constantly in regions like Skardu and Siachen. The service ceiling of over 6,000 meters and a range of nearly 1,000 kilometers give it an extended operational envelope compared to older models. Pakistan's military planners have leaned heavily into modularity with this version. Depending on the mission, the Z-9 can be quickly reconfigured. In one scenario, it can have side-mounted machine guns or rocket pods for fire support. In another, it can carry a medevac package with life support systems. In yet another, It can be loaded with surveillance gear, including EO/IR sensors and battlefield communication relays. But here's what makes the 2025 version truly special: it's Pakistani. Local manufacturing has brought down the cost per unit dramatically, giving the Army and Air Force more helicopters at lower procurement costs. It also strengthens national defense autonomy, a crucial factor given geopolitical tensions and the need for rapid deployments. By localizing parts production, maintenance cycles have improved as well. Spare parts are easier to acquire. Upgrades can be planned and implemented in-house without waiting for foreign approvals. This boosts operational availability and ensures a higher sortie rate during emergencies or disasters. And disaster response is a big part of the Z-9's job. During floods, earthquakes, or humanitarian crises, this light helicopter becomes a lifeline. In 2022 and again in 2024, the Z-9s were deployed to flood-affected areas for rescue and relief operations. With better avionics and lighter airframes, the new 2025 versions are even more effective in such missions, thanks to better speed, agility, and load handling. One of the most talked about configurations is the naval variant, used by the Pakistan Navy. Outfitted with surface search radar, torpedoes, and sonar buoys, the Z-9 naval version is capable of anti-submarine and maritime patrol missions. In 2025, newer Pakistani-produced variants are undergoing trials for extended maritime surveillance range and drone integration. Yes, drone integration. The plan is to use the Z-9 as a command node for small naval UAVs, giving the Pakistan Navy a major boost in coastal awareness and threat detection. Let's talk about numbers. As of mid-2025, Pakistan operates over 50 Z-9 helicopters in various configurations. The number is steadily increasing with the ramped-up production at Pak Camera. The goal is to replace aging helicopters and reduce reliance on American-origin platforms like the UH-1 and Ohio 58, many of which are costly to maintain due to spare part issues. From a tactical standpoint, the Z-9 fills a critical gap between heavy-lift helicopters like the Mi-17 and high-end attack platforms like the AH-1Z Viper. It allows small units to be inserted deep into hostile territory, perform resupply in dangerous zones, and provide quick extraction if needed. It also supports border surveillance with high-definition optics, feeding real-time visuals to ground commanders. Another key advantage is how easily the Z-9 can be transported. Unlike massive helicopters that require large runways or special transporters, the Z-9 can be airlifted by medium cargo aircraft or even disassembled for overland movement in emergency situations. Its compact size makes it ideal for forward operating bases and high-altitude helipads. So, how does it compare globally? In terms of class, it competes with the Eurocopter EC-145, Bell 412, and even the Russian Ka-226. But Pakistan's localized upgrades, especially in communication systems and defensive aids, give it a distinct edge for regional operations. And since it's tailor-made for Pakistan's landscape, it arguably performs better in high altitude and hot environments than many foreign-made helicopters designed for European conditions. Let's not forget the cost factor. The Z-9 is far more affordable than Western alternatives. When you can produce and maintain a helicopter domestically, you not only save money but also create jobs, improve technical expertise, and build a stronger defense ecosystem. That's exactly what Pakistan is doing with the Z-9 program in 2025. Looking ahead, there are discussions about expanding the Z-9's role beyond the military. There's interest in modifying civilian variants for government agencies, emergency response, and even VIP transport. With its modern avionics and safety features, it's more than capable of fulfilling non-combat roles. Pakistan's National Disaster Management Authority is already evaluating civilian versions for rapid deployment medical teams and emergency cargo lifts in inaccessible regions. There's even talk of exporting the Pakistan-assembled Z-9 to friendly nations in Africa and the Middle East. Countries with limited helicopter budgets but high operational needs may find the Pakistani variant of the Z-9 attractive, cost-effective, rugged, and backed by a government-to-government defense relationship. In conclusion, the Harbin Z-9 in its Pakistan-made 2025 form is much more than a light utility helicopter. It's a symbol of self-reliance, tactical flexibility, and regional defense innovation. It proves that with the right partnerships and a vision for local capability, even a modest platform can become a game-changer. Whether it's flying into combat zones, pulling civilians from floodwaters, or scanning the seas for hidden threats, the Z-9 delivers where it matters most. If you're fascinated by military helicopters, battlefield strategy, or just love hearing about how nations are innovating in defense, you're in the right place. Name brings you the most detailed breakdowns, rare aircraft profiles, and future tech analysis that you won't find anywhere else. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments what aircraft or military vehicle you'd like us to feature next. Until next time, this is Name, where the sky isn't the limit, it's just the beginning. Would you like a thumbnail title, description, and SEO keywords for this video as well?